Hello, it's me with another video, this time with the Soda Pop Girls. I know it's been a while since I came back to this, but here we are. Little developments with the characters from the PepsiCo girls. Sierra Mist turned into Starry. So this is our new friend Starry. She's basically Sierra Mist, but with a new coat of paint, honestly. My whole backstory for her would be that Mountain Dew gave her a little power-up, and now she's much more happier with that power-up and look, and she can do things a lot more. So, hey, za! Speaking of Mixie Dew, these are her alternative power-ups. I only chose my favorite flavors, and a few of them that were not my favorite flavors but looked interesting to go for, like this Deep Midnight one. Don't know the flavor palette for that one, but it looks really cool. The watermelon one, not my favorite, but it was pink, so I had to. Mixie Dew is just fantastic. I love Mountain Dew is what I'm saying. So for the next set of magical girls from the soda drink series, we have the Pop Girls, which is based after the Dr. Pepper company's drinks.
When designing the Pop Girls in general, I wanted the main themes to be something around their head and glitter and big butt capes, if that makes any sense. Of course, with Miss RC over here, I had to give her a royal look because she is royalty. Let me just read out her bio for you so it gives you an idea of my mindset of when drawing her. A princess transported to the human world. She's trying to find her way home and help the humans as she can. She feels like a liability, because the other magical girls are helping her find her way home. I think there's a lot of still of like the same color kind of hue of blue, but it works out, I think. I gave her a lot more white because there's a lot more white in the logo. I try to make the red part of her hair look like an R. I don't think it worked out quite well, but at least I see it, so hey. The halo around her head might be a little too much, but there's a reason for that. Because you see, back in the day, you could have got a 2-liter RC for 99 cents, and the label will have a yellow label around it saying that it is that. So I thought, hey, why don't I just make it a halo? That's holy, right? Cheap soda is kind of holy.
And here we have Pepper, which is a stand-in for Dr. Pepper, a magical girl that is cool and calm. She's short and fights at least one clone of herself once a day. I wanted it to be kind of like she's like dealt with this whole magical girl thing for a while, like maybe 2 or 3 years beforehand. She's like, yeah, I'm just used to being a magical girl, and like, hey, hold my beer, I'm gonna go beat up this one clone. That'd be funny because Dr. Pepper has so many clones of it that it'd be funny if she has to like fight her clones. So I thought that'd be kind of like a fun kind of like side thing for her.
For designing Pepper, I wanted to give her more of a business type look, if that makes sense, since she's or I guess the company is like the owner of like all these brands. So she's technically kind of sort of the leader. I don't know how I feel about the pencil skirt still, but I think it ties in. It's a different silhouette, so I can't go dissing it, I guess. Also gave her some eyeshadow because, I don't know, I feel like it's cute.
So here we have Make 7, which is based off of 7-Up, and I wanted her to be kind of feisty, kind of like that whole branding strategy they did in the early 2000s, like Make 7-Up yours. So I thought that was funny. Yeah, her name is Make 7 as a magical girl, but you can call her 7 if you want. She's short and an alien and trying to find her way home. So we got a princess trying to find her way home, we got an alien trying to find her way home. I thought it was funny in the same group as well. We got a lot going on. She hides on Earth as a magical girl. She's short and feisty, so I already said that. As her theming, yeah, she can throw dots. They can grow in size too, like her whole powers. I don't know.
And I gave her dot eyes. I thought it would be different than everything else I've done so far, and I think it's really quite unique and very alien for my character design to have that, and very offbeat, and I love that. I absolutely love that. So actually, I love her very muchly.
And our last girl from the group, we have Cooler, which is based off of Cactus Cooler, and I love Cactus Cooler, oh my gosh. I just don't drink a lot of it, because it's too sugary. Coming up with her outfit was a little difficult, a little tricky, because there's a lot of cactuses, and I'm just like, how am I gonna incorporate this? So I decided to make it like part of her hair, like there's cactuses coming out of it. You can't really tell, but there is. I thought the silhouette would be funner that way, though.
So for her boots, because she's kind of like westerny, I decided to give her like spikes at the bottom because of cactuses and stuff and their spikes. I thought, hey, wouldn't it be cool if she was walking on spikes? Haha, I don't know.
So for her bio, it says, she's often forgotten in the magical group. She picks up her team's slack until they win. She's patient and very understanding. I mean, She would have to be, right? There's an alien, a princess from another world, and some magical girl that beats up clones in her group. Yeah, I would say she's like the most normal coolers.
So I did it. I did draw the magical boys, if you can believe that, because when I posted my community post, I didn't have anything drawn out for them. Yeah, give me 2 days, I'll draw out some magical boys, why not? So here we have Daz, based off Dasani Water. He's great because he's like the only one that has green in his like logo and his design and everything, so green hair it is, bucko. I also gave him a cape. I want him to be kind of like princely, like he's trying to get Coca-Cola girls to stop because it's ruining the water sources and supplies, so he's trying to get them to stop, but like there's a little love triangle motif or something going on there with the other girls and him. I don't know. I haven't fleshed it out yet, but for a base, I think it's a pretty good base. For the Pepsi girls, we have Aquafina, and this is the magical boy based off of Aquafina. His name is Aqu, because I couldn't just call him Aquafina, because, you know, I don't know, I really dig his design. Oh my gosh, he's so cool. I wish he'd be my boyfriend, actually. Although, he's too cool, so he'd probably reject me, honestly. So, and I did want to have a little sister with one of the magical boys, so I gave it to Aqu. And this is Bubbly, based off of the PepsiCo sparkling water. Bubbly. So, not too far off name-wise. I know Bubbly has a lot of different flavors, so I decided to give her as a default grapefruit because that's just my favorite flavor, honestly. But, again, she's part of, like, the PepsiCo girls, and Mixie Doo is part of it, so I wanted to be like Mixie Doo would give her little power-ups here and there, different flavor variants, so her outfit colors do change. Her outfits are a little bit plainer because she is a new magical girl, I want to say, so maybe if time goes on, I probably will give her a different outfit or something, but I don't know if I'm gonna stay too long in this whole universe here. So, for the Pop Girls, we have Deja Blue, and this is the magical boy based off Deja Blue. Blue. I gave him blue skin because if you ever held a Deja Blue bottle in your hand, the bottle itself is blue, so I figured, why not just give him blue skin? That makes sense. Now, nothing's normal about these magical girls, so I probably would make him a ghost or something of the sort. Something that's not an alien, but I'm leaning more towards alien, but I'm kind of liking the idea of ghost for him. Like a physical ghost, if that makes sense. He's like here, but not. Very weird, very bizarre. I don't know. I'd have to explore that idea more. I don't know, maybe Danny Phantom has done that. Probably. I haven't watched enough. I want him to have, like, foresight, because everything feels familiar to him, because, you know, deja blue, deja vu. So, either that or have short-time memory, I don't know. I guess it just varies on the day for him, probably. I also would probably make him a love interest to Cooler, since she's, like, the most normal out of the bunch, and he's very abnormal. Maybe she's just drawn to that type of thing. Also, I think their colors contrast very well and are very cute together, so yeah. I wish I had more time to draw out the villains and the magical girls' civilian forms, but again, I'm not spending too much time in this world. I would have loved to make a webcomic for all of these girls and just have like maybe 5 chapters dedicated to each one, just give it like a little taste, kind of like the Pretty Cure chapters, if you're familiar with that. Probably not, but with Pretty Cure, they would give like a little blurb of like the month episode in that, so it's basically 5 episodes in like one condensed chapter, and I find that kind of cool and convenient. Maybe I will get to that at some point, but it probably would end up very sketchy and in black and white. I don't know. We'll see. This channel's running low on ideas, and I might just do something with them. I don't know. Alright. I haven't got a lot of sleep, and I'm very sneezy today. I don't know if I'll stream today, but who knows? Have a lovely awesome always. Take good care, and I'll see you probably next week. Who knows?